Thank you for watching the Fitness Feuds Channel. Please watch the ads and share this
When the picture of Paul surfaced online suffering from rigor mortis, the general public started to realize that bodybuilding has derived diuretics problem. Rigor mortis occurs in a living person and an electrolyte imbalance causes the muscles to stay contracted. All screamed out in pain, "Oh my god," before being carried off the stage like a stiff statue.
Justin Rees was once synonymous with success and hard work. According to the New Zealand newspaper, the Dominion Post, Rees, a charismatic former Mr. Oceania and Mr. New Zealand contest winner, was once known as Wellington's Mr. Big on the bodybuilding circuit, and was a self-proclaimed bigorexic. He was candid about his overindulgence in the trappings of fame and luxury. He never shied from characterizing himself as the architect of his own misfortune, as his lifestyle slowly claimed his health, saying last August, "I don't know who I would have been if I had not done it. Whatever I've done, I've had fun. I've enjoyed myself. Whatever I've done, I've got no one to blame but myself." But Justin's obsession with big muscles and drugs finally caught up with him, at 308 pounds. His recreational drug use alone would kill an average man, consuming up to 1 liter of gamma-hydroxybutyric acid per week, in addition to several grams of roids, and up to 18 meals per day. The end result was heart attacks and strokes, and a lengthy prison sentence for importing GHB in wine bottles. At 19, Justin began taking GHB. But by the time he was 24, doctors said his heart was severely weakened, and they gave him 5 years to live. At 34 years of age, Justin said he was having heart failure, having trouble breathing, and collecting water on the lungs. All he thought about was getting his drugs. He said in an interview, "If I weighed 1,000 kilograms I still wouldn't be big enough. At that time I used my body as a science experiment. Honestly, I did not care." GHB, or gamma-hydroxybutyrate, has been used by bodybuilders since the 1980s to increase REM sleep and growth hormone production. According to the drugs.com website, GHB acts at 2 receptor sites in the brain, the GABAB and specific GHB receptors. Action at these 2 receptor sites leads to the CNS depressant, stimulant and psychomotor impairment effects of GHB. Roughly 95% of GHB is metabolized in the liver, and its half-life ranges from 30 to 60 minutes. Only 5% of the parent drug is excreted via the kidneys. Detection of GHB in the urine may be difficult after 24 hours due to its short half-life. GHB can have an addictive potential if used repeatedly. Withdrawal effects may include insomnia, anxiety, tremors, and sweating. Withdrawal can be severe and incapacitating. High doses of GHB, even without other illicit substances or alcohol, may result in profound sedation, seizures, coma, severe respiratory depression, and death.
Yeah, who'd wouldn't be? I enjoy having fun, I enjoy having a laugh, and good friends. people with information still doesn't make it any easier. I lost 25 kgs of muscle. I haven't even trained at all. No, I haven't done anything for a long time. Oh, it's a bit unlike me to hear me. It's a bit unlike me to hear me.
The troubled bodybuilder, known as Mr. Big, has died. Justin Reese spoke out about steroid abuse in recent years, after he was jailed for importing drugs. Reese held the titles of Junior Mr. Australasia, Mr. Gold Coast, and Mr. Oceania. In 2006, he was sentenced to jail for 10 years for importing and distributing the drug Fantasy. He initially took Fantasy, or GHB, to further his career, not as a recreational drug, the New Zealand Herald reported at the time. He had dilated cardiomyopathy, which caused his heart to fail about once every 6 weeks. The Herald newspaper, on Sunday, said Reese also had bigorexia, a mental condition which made him think his body was small. His bigorexia persisted, even though he was used as a model to simulate the giant gorilla for Peter Jackson's film, King Kong. Reese also revealed shortcomings in how prisons were treating sick inmates. Reese was 38 years old.